We're used to seeing Prime Ministers answering questions, not asking them.
When I do interviews or talk to people out and about in this job about AI, the thing that comes up most actually is probably not so much the stuff we've been talking about, but jobs.
Just as we're used to the elected challenge those who may not share the views of their electorate.
There will come a point where no job is needed. You can have a job if you want to have a job for sort of personal satisfaction, but the AI will be able to do everything.
You can't help wonder how a rich man listening to a very, very rich man talk about how AI will make work irrelevant might go down with ordinary voters. The conversation marked the end of Mr. Sunak's AI Safety Summit, both men agreeing AI safety was a good idea.
Saying this is something we should be quite concerned about, because if the robot can follow you anywhere, then, what if they just one day get a software update and they're not so friendly anymore? Then we've got a James Cameron movie on our hands.
Earlier at Bletchley Park, Mr. Sunak claimed a breakthrough in persuading AI firms like Sam Altman's OpenAI to allow governments to test their models for safety.
Mr. Altman, can I just ask you a quick question? No. How open are you to maybe giving access to your models?
We do. They do? Well, most AI firms have allowed outside testing of models, but not permission to rummage inside them to see how they work. Can you give us an example, a concrete example of how you're going to get better or deeper access to some of these models to reassure people that they will be safer?
People have called for it, and when I was speaking to many of you last week, indeed it was raised then. I think it may well have been raised by you, Tom, but I'm pleased to say we've delivered on that. We haven't got time to go into all the different things that it will do now, but in broad sense is, look, our job in government is to have the expertise to go and test things before our citizens are exposed to them to make sure that they're safe.
So we don't have the details, the commitments are voluntary, but according to AI developers, it's not in their interest to make products that aren't safe. But after the apparent success of the summit, the PM's hangout with Elon Musk won't do much to dispel criticism that big tech has too much control over government. The early 21st century saw their power grow. Now we see one man with personal wealth that rivals some developed nations have his power recognised so conspicuously. You can't help wondering if the balance has finally shifted. Tom Clarke, Sky News.